Hello there, Brother Monroe here, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Now, this is a one-off scenario video. This one was sent in by Dan Haas. Thank you very much. And it's an interesting one because it's the Battle of Coronel, which was part of the South Atlantic campaign in the First World War. The scenario is this. So I am playing as Sir Christopher Craddock, who lost this battle historically. Part of the Royal Navy. I have two heavy cruisers and one light cruiser. There was also something called an auxiliary cruiser, but I can't for the life of me work out what the hell that was. So I'm not bothering. Versus the Germans, who have two heavy cruisers and three light cruisers commanded by, I believe it was Graf Spee, actually. The guy who the famous heavy cruiser in World War II was named after. I was told I had an option. I could bring a pre-dreadnought battleship if I wanted, but I'm the HMS Canopus, but I'm going to keep it historical, and I'm going to leave out the Canopus, and I'm just going to run with the two heavy cruisers and the light cruiser. And that's it. Now, the heavy cruiser in question, or the British ones anyway, were the, I believe, was it the Glasgow and the Monmouth? I'm not 100% sure, but it's something like that. Let me just have a very quick look at the where is it? I want a link to the actual ship, please. Ugh. Never mind. Anyway, this is the first naval loss for the Royal Navy for over 100 years. So the last one was back in the War of 1812, and it was a pretty minor scuffle. So at that, so this is a pretty serious blow for the British. So I'm just going to head in and design the ship how I like, because I can't find the detail. Now I could go for this one, the one with the casement guns, semi-armoured. So these are my light cruisers. This is my light cruiser option. I'll let the AI design the light cruiser because I think the heavy cruiser is more important, and I'm going to go with an armoured cruiser 5. We'll go with a nice tower and a nice rear tower. Let's take her up to 14,000 tons. And she's not the Hampshire, she is the HMS Glasgow. Not a reenactment of said ship, but I'm going to try. Now, we were operating out in the South Atlantic, so I would assume that the Royal Navy would actually want a very long range ship. That's just to give myself a little bit of a disadvantage. Geared steam turbines. We'll stick with semi-oil. Probably the forced boilers. Crew 3. Right. Now, let's go for 30 knots. It's very fast. Let's go for 28 and see where we are, because we only have... Really? That's a weird funnel. +7 funnel capacity, fair enough. +15 smoke interference, okay. +7 target signature, all fine. +1.5 aiming speed. So I want lots of funnels, because that's just funny. 3. Look, it even has the little rangefinder in it. Nice. Okay, what's my engine efficiency there? Okay, still terrible. even with 4 spoilers. So we're not going to be able to go at 28 knots, but 25 is absolutely realistic. Okay. Next we need guns, which helps. We can, in fact, in theory, fit barbettes, but I don't have any slots left. Centre lines, 11 Mark 3s. They're all Mark 3s. So I can go for 11s. Oh, hello. Oh, no. There's a bit of a jump in accuracy there. Not at close range, where it's shite, to say the least. So the 11-inch has the best close-in accuracy, 42, 15, 5.3. But the 9 goes 34, which is less, 15, 7.2, 4.6. Yeah, I'm going to go with 9-inch, I think. I think that is the sweet spot. And we can go, in theory, for a triple, which is an interesting one. Might, in fact, do that and go for 2 triple 9-inch guns. Fore and aft. We've got a bit of an aft weight offset, so try moving this forward just a little bit. Casement guns we can't fit. Torpedo launchers we probably can. We've still got some weight to play around with. I know I still need to do all this stuff, but we could go with... Now, we are facing off against light cruisers as well. But I have a suspicion I can, in fact, fit. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hello. Oh, yes. Oh, I like that. And now we have a 4-weight offset. So, there we go. I like that a lot. And they have a surprisingly good fire arc. Secondary 5-inch guns might be a sensible idea. Just in case. But I'm wondering if I put them there. Yeah, it doesn't affect the fire arc of the main gun. Well, main side gun very much. So yeah, we'll tuck a couple of 5-inch triple guns. Okay, that's a pretty heavily armed ship. I quite like that. Is there any other weight? Right, what propellant? Oh, wow. Okay. Go with white powder or tube powder. Let's go with tube. I'm a fan of tube powder. 18 on. Oh, I'll leave it at 18-inch. Fast torps. I'm going to go for enhanced reload. I'll leave them as hydraulic turrets. We'll stick with standard shells. Don't see any need to change those up. Reinforced bulkheads would be nice. So would an anti-flooding system. And an armoured citadel. Now I'm overweight. And that would be nice. And that would be nice. And that would be nice. And then this would be nice. And... oh no, I can't be arsed with that. Right. Now... perhaps... I mean, still quite fast, 25 knots. We go down to only 20? It's not the fastest heavy cruiser in the world, but... it would let us do this, I think. Yeah, that saves a bit. Alright. Should we go for just anti-torp 1? Yep, anti-torp 1 and standard fitness barbettes. There we go, lovely. And a bit more belt armour. Can we stick a bit more belt armour on? A bit more tower armour. Top turret, top up? No. Okay, that'll have to do. So there we have it. The HMS Glasgow. It's quite a nice looking ship. We do have a slight half-weight offset. Now I see it. I just wonder if I can fix that just a tiny bit. Bit of a 4-weight offset. 0.2. Okay, that'll do. So base accuracy is only 8. So I don't think we're going to be hitting anything anytime soon. But let's give it a go. Let's see if we can do a bit better than Craddock did. Seem to remember the weather was absolutely terrible as well. Right. So we have the Glasgow and the Orlando, which I actually think was one of the ships. Funnily enough, I'll have to check that. And then we have the Alacrity, which the AI, wow, good job AI. 2 7-inch single guns, a bunch of casemates, like a ludicrous amount of casemates, and whoa, lots of torpedoes. Okay, that's a nice ship. Right, let's find the enemy. Where are they? What's his top speed? The Alacrity. Oh, 28. It's basically a destroyer. Enemy smoke is spotted to the north. Right, Glasgow and Orlando move to the north. Oh, Alacrity's already taken fire. Smoke and move off. Find those Germans and torp them. I'm slightly concerned by the amount of firepower coming out of the fog. There we go. Right, what are we looking at? Whoa, that's... Really? That's a heavy cruiser? It's more like a dreadnought. Yeesh. Okay, well, I don't feel quite as bad about my design now. And the light cruisers, what do they look like? We've seen one yet. There it is. And they look more like destroyers. Okay. Oh, Alacrity's already put some torps in the water. Fair enough. But I would like you to, please, Alacrity, target this ship here. And you can come about in order to get your torp launchers on target. Right, Glasgow and Orlando, you can move in just for shooty. Your job is to batter your way in and smash them. And I swear one day I will actually do an Ultimate Admiral scenario where I don't just close in, or try to close in and fire things at close range. Oh, that's not good. Few bulkheads. Probably won't be a fatal hit. Would you get hit by a 10-inch shell? Ouch. So they're packing heavier guns than we are. And more of them. That's not the best. Please get your torpedoes away. Oh, yep, she did. She fired. Oh, and we have our own torps incoming. Harder port. Flooding might actually help the Alacrity there by slowing themselves down. Oh, we have an ID, the front lobe. Excuse the German, Jewish German. They don't carry very many torpedoes, front and back. Interesting. So the light cruisers aren't that much of a threat, and the York does have torpedoes and has fired them. Just one port and starboard. Okay, and those nasty 10-inch guns. Okay. So what I kind of want to do is I want to get the Glasgow and the Orlando on the Yorick and the Prince Albert, and then we'll just ignore the light cruisers for a bit. Right, Alacrity does seem to have made a retreat, and I don't know where our torpedoes are. There they are. Has the Yorick spotted them? No. Interesting. Very interesting. Whoa, torpedo! Torpedo, torpedo. Avoid, if you can. Oh, nicely done, Orlando. I think by pure luck, Alacrity was actually able to entice out some torp launches. And it doesn't look like they're carrying that many. Reduced complement, maybe? No, increased. Okay, it's just because they're single launches. And they're standard. Alright, fair enough. How many of my ships carrying? 12. Okay. It's a base to have launches even if you're not going to use them. Like I've got the forward, aft, port, starboard. Because even if you only ever use the forward launcher, you have extra torpedoes because they can move them around inside the ship, basically. Whereas you can't do that with shells unless they are the same type. So like my 9-inch side guns and my 9-inch fore and aft guns have separate magazines according to the game. I would actually quite like it if they were a bit more consistent about that, because like I've got an A and a, I don't know what you call those, Q and R turrets, and then an X turret on the back. They're all 9-inch. Why am I allowed to move shells between the A and X turrets and between the Q and R turrets, but I'm not allowed to move them between the A and the Q turret? So seems a bit odd. And I mean, maybe that is historical, but I think if they're the same caliber and you've got side and centre lane guns, it would be good to be able to move shells between, or to have maybe an option actually of banning shell transfer and keeping the shells in whichever turret they're assigned to, in exchange for reduced flash fire chance and stuff like that. Reduced ammo destination chance. Because that will let you do things like at Jutland, they wanted faster reloading, so they left some of the blast doors open, and that didn't work very well. But it's an option. Be interesting. Whoa, torpedo, torpedo, torpedo. Ah! Hard to starboard. Sneaky, sneaky buggers. Good turn, good turn. Right. Alacrity. You're right at the edge of torpedo range, that's why. Fair enough. See if you can close in and fire again if you get a chance. Otherwise, it's a case of slowly moving up on the enemy. Ooh, another torpedo on the Glasgow. Rudder midships. Yeah, their ships are much, much faster than mine, which makes this a little bit harder. But we might end up going for the Prince Albert instead, and then coming after the Yorick later. Might have to do it that way around. mean, so far they're winning by a considerable amount. Ooh, a hit. 2 hits. 3 hits. That's more like it. Okay, another torpedo coming out of the middle of nowhere. That one I don't think I can avoid as easily or at all, but I'll try. We do have maximum bulkheads. What do they have? Few. Oh, hello. That makes things interesting. Because, yeah, we're going to eat this torpedo, but they might eat one of mine in return, so... Ouch. A lot of damage. Kind of torps, aren't they? 19-inch. Okay. So they're doing slightly more damage. What's your torpedo protection like? Anti-torpedo 2. Anti-flooding 2. Interesting. Well, they are moving to avoid that torpedo. Whoa! Frown lob. What happened to you? Oh, you got too close and the Orlando torped you. Okay, fair enough. I do enjoy using torpedoes as very, very short range. Alacrity firing on the Yorick, although I think the Yorick is currently doing a turn, so they will probably miss. What Glasgow can do, though, is Glasgow can fire a cheeky torpedo out the side. A trick that I picked up off Stealth 17 is you can quickly if you're aware of what you've got this sort of all-around torpedo tube setup, you can fling them out in all directions surprisingly well. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to kite away from us, which is a bit annoying. So, enemy torpedo coming in. I think it's going to miss though. Yeah. Good stuff. Now, Yorick has moved to avoid this torpedo, but now these ones are more likely to hit. Interesting. Let's speed up a little bit. She's moving to avoid again. The ships are just a little bit too speedy to get good torp hits on. And you know what that means, we just need to get closer. Another torp coming out from the Prince Albert, which I'm not sure the Glasgow can avoid, but we'll try. If they want to keep firing all their torps at us, it's, you know, waste your ammunition, it's fine. Now, I don't want to oversteer into it, so we'll go running the ships. Our accuracy like 8.7% on the side gun, 8.3 on the front, and we haven't finished getting locked on yet. How many torps have they got left? 3. And how many has the Yorick got? 1. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, Alacrity fired again, and she is now out of torpedo ammo, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm probably going to send her after the light cruisers in that case. She can move over and deal with them. Now, Prince Albert is just sailing away from us, which is annoying. Come back, you cowards! Oh, hello. It's a torp out from the Yorick, probably. fired it. Oh, the Yorick. Interesting. Can you get a torp off on the Prince Albert? Yeah, you can. And you missed. Glasgow, you absolute beast. Right. Good stuff. Right, their light cruisers are right out of position. They do seem to be just continuing to try and get away from me. That's a miss as well. Both missed. But the online. Oh no! We did get him. We got him. Yorick. Hit by torpedo. Once. Twice. Oh, it was the... Oh, okay. So the torpedo from the Glasgow caused the Yorick to swerve to avoid it, and she went straight into the last salvo out of the Alacrity. So, very nice. Goodbye, Yorick. Few bulkheads. Off you go to the bottom. Prince Albert only has 2 torps left, which, even if they do hit, I don't think it's enough to kill off the Glasgow. Nice hit. Looks like we're going to eat that one, though. We have fired back, though. Maybe. Maybe. Nah. No. No. Oh. By a hair's breadth. My goodness. Again, Glasgow just absolutely exceeding herself at the moment. Right, let's see how our torp does. I think that's probably going to miss. But we've gone ahead in the damage stakes. Oh, maybe? Yeah! Nice. Kind of a glancing hit, didn't cause too much flooding, but we looks like we took out the fire control system on the Prince Albert, which is nice. And yeah, Orlando, you're holding all guns on the. Alright, Alacrity, let's get your broadside going. Prince Albert's still running away. Chase him down. Orlando's able to go a lot faster than the Glasgow. Glasgow's got a damaged engine and flooding, whereas the Orlando is absolutely fine. Another torp out from the Glasgow. Prince Albert still making decent pace, although she's... oh crap, what was that? Alacrity looked like she took a torpedo there. Ah, because their light cruisers still have the ability to fire, then I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Sorry, Alacrity. You've done very well, though. I think you'll survive that. Change direction just in case. Another torpedo from the Prince Albert missing. I mean, ours will miss in return, but Prince Albert only has one left. Alacrity Can you fire on the Nürnberg, please? Nürnberg? Can't tell. Why are you 3-inch not firing? Still trying to get him in position? Yeah, still trying to get him in position. Oh well, bit of a light cruiser duel going on. I think the Orlando's trying to help out, but accuracy is pretty terrible. I just want you to fire everything at the Prince Albert. You too, Glasgow. I know a chance to hit is bad, but any hit will help, kind of thing. Right, switch fire to the Hamburg alacrity. Just whichever one's. Oh, sugar. Whichever one's closer. Oh, this might be the end of the alacrity. Don't think I can avoid that one. No, that's looking very bad. Oh. Okay, Hamburg. Nice try. But I think your pal, the Nürnberg, has us instead. Don't think she'll survive that. Right. Stop running away, you coward. It's cowardly behaviour. And the Orlando is actually now slightly faster than the Prince Albert, which means we are catching up. Very slowly catching up. Rudder damaged and flooding, that's more like it. Oh dear. Oh no. That'll be the end of the alacrity, for sure. Yeah, she's not going to survive a flash fire in a 7-inch magazine. She's fought well though, and she's still fighting, so... Okay, you have a torpedo, you sneaky little sausage. Prince Albert now has none. Glasgow, your secondary guns, please, on the Nürnberg. Good. Right, Orlando is in torpedo range, so maybe we just need to get a good angle. There goes the alacrity. Isn't the forward torpedo launcher firing? So it's reloaded. Maybe because it needs to go more like this. There we go. Yep. Torpedo away. Ooh, that was a nice flooding hit. Glasgow is just really slow at this point. That's the main issue. Now that's not looking too shabby. Prince Albert's already taken quite a lot of flooding hits. Please tell me the torpedo's not going to be wasted. It is as well, isn't it? Yep. Oh well. We made sure of it. Okay. Weapons free on the light cruisers, I guess. It's only the two of them. 2 lights versus 2 heavies. They have torps. I have torps. They have 5-inch and 3-inch guns. I have 9s and 5s. Accuracy's not terrible either. They're already scoring some hits. And these ships I don't think have much in the way of armour. No, they do not. What's the pen on the main gun? Oh yeah. Yeah, we're going right through their armour. Probably go for HE actually. Yeah. HE, chaps. HE will do fine. Oh! Blew off one of her funnels. Start slowing it down a little bit. The nerving. At the moment she's doing 28.5. Fire again, please. Thank you. Yes. Torpedo away. And we'll go midships, pass by astern, and might be able to get a torp off from the starboard launcher as well. Doesn't look like she's turning yet. There we go. Spotted it now. But was that fast enough? I would contend that probably it was not, and she's going to get hit. It's probably not terminal flooding, annoyingly. Oh, no. Yeah, it is. Can't survive with just 2 compartments. And there goes the Nuremberg. Okay, Orlando, you have the Hamburg in your sights and you're immediately firing at all. Good work. Glasgow is still fighting away. She might be slow, but she got teeth. Partial penetration, must have slammed into the belt. That torp is gonna miss. Shame. Fire. Missing again. 4 torpedo, if it's ready. Still be reloading. Ooh, good hit. Good hit. I am a fan of the 9-inch gun. It's a pretty punchy gun for dealing with cruisers, especially light cruisers. Oh, hello. Sucks to be you, Hamburg. Goodbye. Well, there you have it. The Hamburg sinks, and victory to the British. The loss of only 1 light cruiser, compared to the historical loss of, I believe, it was quite a lot. Yeah, both of the heavy cruisers sunk, and the light cruiser was damaged. So we lost the light cruiser, we had a heavily damaged armoured cruiser, but the other one was absolutely fine, and the Germans are at the bottom of the sea. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you again next time. A massive thank you to all my Patreons. there is a list down in the description of the video, and if you wish to join them, if you wish to have your Ultimate Admiral scenarios featured on the channel, then the best way is to sign up for my Patreon. All the rewards are very clearly listed on the site. If you're looking for any of my previous stuff, it's over on YouTube, but you're probably watching this on YouTube because there's an Ultimate Admiral video. So why not check out my Twitch channel? Which there's a link in the bio, in the description of the video. Join in. You can also submit scenarios that way when I'm doing an Ultimate Admiral stream. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon for some more Ultimate Admiral.